Alright, so how can I get this to be an extrusion that makes sense? Because if I try to build it like this is going to end up just a floating piece, and so is this one. So it won't make sense. When the 3D printer tries to print it, all these pieces are going to break apart. So I want to go back. So I'm remembering what I did. Extrusion, those are my initials. Extrusion the first time was just the beginning square. So you want to go back to your initials, right click, edit feature. Okay, so that edits how I cut this thing. And I'm gonna kind of put this at an angle and show you some options, okay? One way or another. Okay. One way that you can fix this, instead of cutting it all the way through, maybe you just wanted to cut it halfway for artistic effect. Okay. Now I'm not sure what happened. Kind of looks funny. Let me see if I can go direction 1. Okay. So I want it to cut, but just kind of a little bit. So do you see how here's my block, and that's how much it's pushed in? Just to show you, I'm going to have it push in halfway. So here, my initials didn't go all the way through, but they went part of the way through. Now I'm just going to color this so you can see. So colors, just to be quick, I'm going to go with black. Going to go click. Yeah, I double clicked there so it's thinking. And out. And out of that. Okay. Just so that you can see what I did. Alright? Let's say that you're cool with this, right? But there's one thing that's a problem. You need a hole. This is a keychain. It's supposed to put on your backpack, and that's one of the requirements of the design. So how do I make this hole? You can pick something, and let's say I want to pick this face. Alright, so I'm going to draw on this face. I just right clicked and all these menus popped up. I don't need it. Escape. So just clicking, left click, create sketch. Let's see if this will let me do this. We're gonna go with, let me see if this will extrude. Yay! Okay, I had to click on something that was already there, and it popped out. So I can cut it all the way through, and when you're cutting through something, just make sure that it's all the way through. Don't worry about the inches. I mean, you don't want to go nuts and have like 400 inches, but you just want to get it through the shape. So I want to click OK. Alright. So this is option 1. You can make your initials, have the letters cut halfway through, and then you can cut the rest by doing a create sketch. Kind of cheat, pick that piece that was already made and then cut it all the way through. So now I have a keychain that works. It's got my initials, it's got a hole, and it's within the boundaries. So that took a while. That took like half an hour. Alright? And I know what I'm doing. So don't get frustrated. I expect you to come up with a good design maybe within 1 or 2 class days. So rock and roll. be creative and make sure that you're doing it within the right rules.